Hello, my name is Day. We are about to begin a Hatha class. Find yourself with a couple of blocks, and if blocks are not available to you today, you can also use books or very solid bolsters. And you can line them at the top of your mat if that works for you. Let's begin by finding a comfortable seated pose. Take a moment to draw the flesh away from your hips as you sit directly onto the sit bones. Place your palms onto your kneecaps. Soften your shoulders away from the ears and draw into a tall spine and a long neck. Let's take a few moments to begin our Hatha practice with silence. Close your eyes and take a deep inhale and exhale. Notice the breath and notice the flow of breath. Let's do this 6 more times. 6 inhales through the nostrils and exhaling out fully. Notice the rise and fall of the belly with each inhale and each exhale. Start to deepen your breath. A few more here. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up and over the head. Keep the eyes closed. Drawing the palms together, exhale to the heart. Take a moment to bow your head towards your heart and perhaps set your intention for your practice today. Gently lift your head up, open your eyes, and welcome. Let's place our palms onto our knees. We're going to press down onto the palms. Lift all 10 fingers, lean forward, and gently begin to draw circles with the upper torso. Take your time, there's no rush, but begin to feel the opening of the spine, the shoulders, and then perhaps reverse those circles, taking it the opposite direction. Come back to a neutral spine, soften the palms, tall and long, crown reaching the sky. Drop your chin to the chest and gently just sway or rock your head from side to side. Notice any tension in the back cords of the neck. And remember to allow the breath to be open and free. When you're ready, let's draw 3 big circles with the head. And from here, we'll reverse the circles and take it to the opposite direction. Coming back to a neutral tall spine, let's draw all 10 fingers, placing them softly onto the shoulders. From here, we're going to draw circles with the elbows. Notice how you feel. Take time to observe and reverse. And release your arms out wide, lengthwise. Come up onto the fingertips, known as eagle talons, and we're going to have a stretch of the rib cage. Begin to walk your left fingers out, plant the palm down, bend the elbow, and let's begin to reach that right arm over the ear. Gently either turn your gaze upward towards the sky or choose to look down towards the mat. Reaching your arm over, gluing into that right hip. So really drawing your right hip down. Take another 2 or 3 breaths here. When you're ready, inhale. Come up and draw all 5 fingers of your right hand down. Walk your hand out, spread the fingers. Lift that left arm up and over. Gaze upward, or again, you can gaze down. Yogi's choice. Keep drawing your left sit bone down to the earth, reaching, lengthening, breathing. Maybe close the eyes for 2 more breaths. And release. Beautiful. Let's bring our right palm up towards the ceiling. Press down onto all 4 fingers, opening up the palm and the wrist area. And then switch. Draw your hands into fists and begin to circle through the wrists. And reverse. Then inhale, sweep your arms up. Look up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, let's do this 3 times. Palms meet as you exhale slowly. Stretching the arms. Inhale, reach up. Palms meet. Exhale, beautiful. From here, let's draw the soles of the feet together. Walk our bottoms back. Have a nice amount of space between the heels and the groin. And then take a moment to notice your knees. If your knees are very high up off the ground, then take a block and place them underneath to give yourself a little bit more extra support. Walk your feet forward. From here, take your fingertips to the outside edges of your feet and begin to gently walk forward. Taking a forward fold, take a moment to gaze at your fingertips, spread them a little wider, and then take your arms as wide as your shoulder blades, or maybe a bit wider, and drop your gaze. Staying here or choosing to come right down onto the forearms. Maybe drawing the forehead towards the toes. We will take 6 long breaths here. On your next inhale, gently begin to lift your body up. Walk your fingers back. Release the blocks, or maybe you have books today. Draw the left foot in towards the inside of the body, and then lift that right leg. Place your right hand onto the right knee, left hand onto the sole of the foot, and begin to open up the right hip. Take time to observe your body in your practice. And remember that at any time you can slow it down. If you need to lie back down, please feel free. Can we go a little deeper as we draw the leg towards us, maybe wrapping the fingers or interlacing them? So a little deeper opening of the hip. If this is an option for you, great, and if not, that's fine. And release the leg down and switch. Taking that left leg up, left hand to the kneecap, right hand to the sole of the foot. And you might notice that I have my feet flexed so that I can engage my leg a little bit more. And again, this is optional. Notice and observe. Maybe you want to go deeper as you draw the leg up, coming into cradling the baby. Gentle rocks to open the hip. Beautiful. Release the leg down and let's come right into tabletop. From here, excuse me, we want to set the shoulders on top of the wrists. Take a look at your fingers, spread them wide. Walk your knees so that they're approximately underneath your hips. Let's curl our toes today. Draw the belly up, nice flat spine. When you inhale, drop the belly, scoop the spine, gaze up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the belly up and in. Inhale, coming into cow. Exhale to cat. Let's do 3 more on your own, letting your own breath find its way through this practice. And one more, and we'll end in a beautiful flat spine. Coming into that flat spine, drawing the belly up, pressing into those finger pads, extend through that right leg. Then take it and cross it over the left. From here, turn your head and gaze over your left shoulder, opening the hips, opening the rib cage. And then come on back. Beautiful. Extend the left leg, cross it over your right, and gaze over your right shoulder. Notice the sensations that might come up for you. And then come on back, beautiful. From here, we're going to open our knees wide, flatten our feet, draw the big toes together, and begin to sit your hips back into your first child's pose. Drop your forehead. Extend the arms and let the forehead drop. Inhale, come up onto the palms, draw the knees together, and sit back into kneeling. If this isn't possible for you, come back to cross-legged. We're going to take a twist from here. Take the left hand to the outer right thigh, right hand back behind us, twisting through the core and looking over your right shoulder. Couple of breaths. And switching. And release. From here, extend your arms straight ahead, curl your toes, and let's come up into downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Begin to part your feet a few inches and pedal your downward dog, bending one knee and bending the other. Again, always noticing the sensations that come up, and at any time you can slow it down. And then once you've pedaled for a few moments, begin to press your heels down, draw the belly up and in, drop the crown of the head, hug the arms towards the ears, draw into the center, lift your tailbone up a little bit more, and breathe here for 3 deep inhales and 3 deep exhales. Pressing into the finger pads, using that index finger and the thumb to really help you center your body on your mat. Begin to lift your heels high, bend your knees, and bend towards your mat. A nice stretch of the spine all the way up to the scapular blades. Straighten your legs out. Inhale, lift your heels up, bend your knees, second round, bending your knees towards the earth, pressing your upper torso towards your thighs. Straighten your legs, beautiful. Inhale, move forward into a plank. Draw the shoulders on top of the wrists, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Press your heels to the back of the room, gaze is down, crown is forward. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, come forward to plank. Now drop your knees And take your right foot in between your hands. Walk your left leg back, and if you have blocks, you can come up onto the blocks and lift your heart to the sky. You might want to flatten that back left foot, staying here or choosing to come up onto the fingertips, or maybe going a little deeper and placing the palms onto the knees or the right knee as we move into Anjali Asana. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Again, this is optional. Notice how you feel once the arms come up. Look straight ahead. Breathe a couple more breaths, finding the balance. Exhale, release the palms either on your blocks or framing that right foot. Curl the toes of the left leg, lift your left leg up, and inhale, sweep that right arm up to the sky for your twist. Exhale, release your right palm down, drop into that left knee, and come back and stretch the hamstring of that right leg. Can you come up onto the heel, lifting all 5 toes, couple of breaths. And exhale, draw the right sole of the foot down, lift the left leg, and come back to downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward to plank. Drop your knees, and this time the left foot will come forward. Again, your blocks can come on either side, framing that left foot, and walk your right leg back. That will help you to open up that right hip abductor. Lift the heart up. Stay here or choose to draw the palms onto the left knee. Look forward, gaze. From here, maybe lift your arms up, Anjali Asana. Maybe flatten that back foot. Beautiful. Exhale, release the palms down, release your blocks. Frame your left foot, curl the toes of your right foot, lift your right knee up. Inhale, reach the left arm up, twist. Exhale, the left hand down, and stretch as you drop into that right knee. Coming into a little bit of a lunge here, lifting all 5 toes of the left foot off the mat. Breathing here, a couple more breaths. Lower the left foot down. Lift through the right knee and slide back to downward dog. Beautiful. Let's inhale, come forward to plank, and take a wee flow here as we drop the knees, chest and forehead. Inhale, scoop through to Bhujangasana. And exhale, push up, using the knees, back to downward dog. Inhale, float your right leg up to the sky. Bend into your right knee and draw that leg over the left hip. Just feel the opening, breathing here. Maybe gaze underneath your right armpit, or just allow yourself to stay neutral with the shoulders reaching forward. And release your right foot down. Inhale, lift through that left leg, bend into that left knee, and draw it up and over that right hip. See if you can square the shoulders or choose to look underneath that left armpit. And lower that foot down. Beautiful. Inhale, come forward to plank. Drop your knees, hug your arms, lower your chest and forehead. And inhale, scoop through to Bhujangasana. Exhale, push up onto the knees, curl the toes, downward dog. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, come forward to plank. Knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, softly plant it in between the palms. Come up onto the fingertips. And again, you can use your blocks to help support your body at any time. From here, we're going to rise up into a crescent lunge. Beautiful. Breathing here, maybe feeling a little wobbly on this first asana of balance. Draw the hands to prayer in front of the heart and begin to lead that left elbow to the outside of that right knee. You can always drop into that left knee if you need to. Release your palms down, downward dog. Inhale, float your left leg high. Exhale, in between the palms. Rise up onto the fingertips or using your blocks and hug into the midline of your body. Reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Palms come to prayer. Lean forward a little touch and then draw that right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Hug your hands together. Look over your shoulder. Release. Frame your foot with your hands, downward dog. Inhale, come forward to plank, knees, chest, forehead. Inhale, Bhujangasana, and see if you can lift up into upward dog. Hold for a couple of breaths. Gaze forward. Exhale, chin to chest, and maybe roll over your toes. From here, we're going to gently walk to the top of our mats. And we're going to fold, bending the legs, knees. Take one hand to the opposite elbow and gently begin to rock side to side. Releasing the spine. And then from here, release your arms and slowly begin to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Coming to the top of your mat. Allow your arms to be out by the side and then take your feet about hip distance apart. Let's open up the ribs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take your right hand and wrap it around the left wrist as we gently tilt to the right. So feeling that stretch. Come on back and release. Inhale, reach up. Left hand wraps around that right wrist, reaching to the sky. And extend to the left side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Feet come together. Arms at the side. Draw down onto all 4 points of both feet. Tuck the tailbone down, engaging the lower core. Gaze forward. Let's begin. Inhale, reach and sweep the arms up. Palms meet, perhaps a back bend. On your exhale, bend your knees and fold. Straighten your legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold again. Inhale, reverse swan dive and come on up. Palms meet. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up and back. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, straighten your legs, flat spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come back up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Last one. Inhale, sweep your arms up and back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale and fold. Plant your palms down. Take your right leg straight back. Spin the heel. Rising up. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. From here, take your right hand to that right hip and see if you can actually rotate that heel on the right leg back a little bit, drawing that right hip forward, and then reach your arm up. Press into the outer edge of your back right foot. Look forward, gaze straight ahead. Take your arms behind your spine, interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, shine the heart. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Let your head drop. Feel the opening of the left hip. Breathe. Be curious. On your next inhale, lift up. Reach the arms straight up. Exhale And coming into warrior two. We want to try to find that strength in Virabhadrasana 2. Beautiful. From here, take your right arm and see if you can bind it towards that left upper thigh. Spin your left palm to the ceiling and take that little tiny back bend, reaching back, exalted warrior. Come back to warrior two. Straighten through your right leg. Sweep or hinge your fingers forward. Draw the left arm down. And when you feel ready, slide your left hip towards the center line. Open your right arm to the sky. Beautiful. Look up. Inhale, come back up. Bend, warrior two. Drop your back arm. Inhale, reach your left arm up and back. Exhale, windmill the palms down and take your flow from here. Exhaling to down dog. Take a few moments, breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Either hop or walk in between your hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, flat spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come on up. And this time, exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, take your left leg straight back, spin through that left heel, and rise up to warrior one. Draw your left hand towards your left hip, and keep drawing your left hip forward, trying to square those hips forward, and then open your left arm. Beautiful. From here, draw your arms behind your spine, interlace your fingers, squeeze the back scapula blades. Exhale, folding forward. Drop your head and maybe get a little curious here. Reach your arms up and over your head to the best of your ability. And breathe. Inhale, come on back up and sweep those arms up. Release and come into warrior two. Beautiful. From here, take your left arm and bind it into your hip or your waist. Roll your right palm to the ceiling and keeping the bend of that right leg, bend back into exalted warrior. Beautiful. Come back to warrior 2.5 bind. Straighten through that right leg. Reach your fingers forward to as far as you can go. Coming into a Trikonasana, triangle in a bind. Maybe rotate that left heel as I'm doing, and then spin and release that left arm to the sky. Stacking shoulder on top of shoulder. Slide your right hip under towards the center line. Engage your core. Beautiful. From here, come back into warrior two. Sit deep into your warrior two. Another breath. Exalted warrior, reach that right arm up. Exhale, windmill your palms down, frame your foot, and take your flow from here. Exhaling to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, float your right leg high. Exhale, plant it softly in between your palms. Spin your left heel, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exalted, and let's move into side angle. Left arm up and over. 2 more. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalt. Exhale to side angle. Stay here or choose to extend your side angle. Yogi's choice. One more breath. And release your left palm down. Spin your left foot and begin to walk your right leg out. Take a moment here just to feel that motion of movement. And then come back to downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, hop or walk. Inhale halfway, exhale fold. Inhale, rise on up, and exhale and fold. Inhale halfway, exhale fold, bend your knees, and take your left leg back. Beautiful, right leg back to meet it to downward dog. Float your left leg high, plant it in between your palms, spin and lower your right foot down. Rise on up, warrior one, warrior two. Back arm down, left arm up and over, exalt. Exhale, beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale, stay here or choose to come in a little bit more extension, side angle. One more breath. And release your right hand down. Walk your left foot out and just feel that opening a little bit here. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to drop that right knee and draw the left foot forward and back. Come into kneeling. Left hand to the outside of that right thigh. Right hand back. Twist. Beginning to slow it all down. And switch. And twist. And come on forward. And from here, come up and draw yourself center mat. Draw your legs and stretch them straight on onto your mat. Lower your upper torso, draw your knees in, and give yourself a wee hug as you rock side to side. Starting to slow it all down. And then from here, open your arms, twist to the right. Right hand maybe on the top of that leg. Maybe turning your head to the left or staying neutral. Couple more breaths. And release as you twist to the opposite direction. Slowing your heart rate. Calming everything down. When you're ready, inhale, draw the legs up, and begin to find your way into your Shavasana. Let your arms reach out wide, palms facing up, legs are extended. Close your eyes. This is the most important asana of all of the practice. So take your time, and of course, you can stay here much longer than the actual video. Soften any tension around the mouth, around the eyes, and just begin to let it all drop into the earth. If for whatever reasons your legs extended is not comfortable, then draw the soles of the feet together. Maybe place your palms onto your inner thighs or belly and start to soften your practice down. Take your time and again allow yourself the right amount of time you need in your Shavasana. I thank each and every one of you for being here present for the Hatha practice, and I wish you a very blessed day. Namaste.